When she saw the boy in front of her, she was almost certain that this was her son who had been missing for 9 years. But when her son appeared again, he was only there to ask if she needed the lawn mowed, because the boy's family situation was difficult. So he often did odd jobs to earn some money. At that moment, she noticed that her daughter seemed familiar with him. The woman quickly asked her daughter who the boy was. Then, Beth hurried back to her studio to grab the camera. She stood by the window, trembling as she waited for Sam to arrive. When Sam was mowing the lawn at her house, she took a photo of Sam under the excuse of photographing the leaves. She then knocked on her eldest son Vincent's door, telling him to handle dinner with his sister on his own. Next, she needed to develop the photos in the studio. However, Vincent had already gotten used to his mother's behavior. Beth anxiously developed the photos in the studio. Now, she was desperately hoping for some recognition. When her husband returned home, Beth immediately showed him the photos, comparing it with the composite image the police had released years ago. Sam looked almost identical to their son, Ben, who had been missing for 9 years. The two of them discussed it. The next day, they went to the police for help. They used the fingerprint records from the school to compare, and confirmed that Sam was their missing son Ben. The police also suspected that he might have been kidnapped. The police originally planned to bring Sam back from school, and then enter the suspect's house to arrest them. But Beth was too emotional. The female officer had to tell her to stay at home. But after the police car started moving, Beth couldn't stay at home any longer. She suddenly rushed out of the house. She chased the police car, crossing 2 streets. She finally reached the scene before the police arrived. Seeing Beth so anxious, the female officer could only ask her to remain silent. Then the officer calmly rang the doorbell. Sam's foster father answered the door. He looked at the house full of police officers and confusedly said he had committed kidnapping. The foster father said he had no idea what was going on, but he had no choice but to let the police enter with a search warrant. He also didn't understand why the police were at his house. As everyone was confused, Beth discovered a familiar photo in the house. It was a photo of her high school classmate, who was also a female celebrity. And this celebrity was the man's ex-wife. The police quickly discovered that it was she who took Beth's son. And the reason she took him, the truth was finally revealed. At this moment, Beth and her family just wanted to see their child. So she and her husband, along with their other children, were all waiting for Sam to learn the truth. Sam, now knowing the truth, was also carefully accepting his new identity. Beth's family was reunited, sharing a meal together. But what other hidden secrets lie behind Sam's disappearance? Please stay tuned.